China is not going to create cryptocurrency that's backed by gold. I know Max Keiser saying that, and I don't really think that that can happen. A few reasons why. All fiat currencies are backed by nothing except, essentially the military might and the willingness of the people to actually accept it as being worth something. Now, if you're able to do that and fictitiously print money all the time, then why are you going to retrace and actually back it by something that you have to do work for? We don't know how much gold is in the world, but there's a limited supply. So even if they pegged it to some portion of gold for a limited time, it would take so much work to essentially continue that on as the population grows or they try to expand the economy. It would get too restrictive to try to expand the economy. So, that's the main reason that I think that it wouldn't work. And secondly, let's just say they did say it was backed by gold or it was partially backed by gold. Would you really trust the Chinese government to be truthful about, that they have this or that amount of gold reserves? It's just the premise of it just kind of seems ridiculous. And these fiat currencies, I mean, they essentially will inflate themselves to oblivion, but it takes, if managed properly, it takes such a large amount of time that the general population doesn't even understand that their wealth is being stripped away from them. If the US dollar has lost half of its value since the 90s, then what's the difference in another 20 or 30 years if it loses another half of its value? I mean, that's essentially what happens. And then everybody is working, and slowly getting their hard efforts stripped away from them. And the general population doesn't really understand this. It's only if a currency completely gets devalued within a year or 5 years or maybe 10 years or 20 years that people really kind of realize this and they gravitate to relative security. Now, the people in cryptocurrencies are aware of this, and they're gravitating to security in the cryptocurrencies. So, obviously, Bitcoin has outperformed gold. It has outperformed many other assets over the course of its history, and even over the course of the last 5 years. So, anyway, guys, I think it's ridiculous what Max Keiser is saying, and don't believe it.